Welcome students, welcome for my next video. Students, before I start with my video, I request each and every student, if you like the video, please like it. If you have not subscribed it, kindly subscribe it. And also share it with all those people, your friends, or you may know a person whose their online class is not there. That facility is not given by their school. Please share it with them so that even they may also learn it. मेरे प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, मैं प्रयास करूंगा कि इस पाठ के बीच में हम हिंदी में आपके साथ संवाद करें। अगर आपको ये वीडियो आपको अगर अच्छा लगे तो इसको लाइक करें। अगर आपने सब्सक्राइब किया नहीं है तो सब्सक्राइब करें और इस वीडियो को उन लोगों तक पहुंचा दे जो सीखना चाहते हैं, जिसका अभी भी ऑनलाइन क्लास चालू नहीं हुआ है, उन लोगों तक पहुंचाने की कोशिश करें। मेरा प्रयास यही है कि जो भी मैं वीडियो बनाता हूं, जो जरूरतमंद बच्चे हैं उन सब के पास पहुंचना चाहिए। ये लॉकडाउन में जब पाठशाला सब बंद है, आपको जरिया एक ही है, यूट्यूब, जिससे आप सीख सकते हो। Yes, my dear students, let me resume the lesson. Today's topic for the day is fulfillment of struggle for independence. मेरे प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, हम लोग देखेंगे जब हमें स्वातंत्र मिला, जब हमारा देश स्वतंत्र हुआ, हमें पूर्ण स्वतंत्रता मिली नहीं थी। स्वतंत्रता तो मिल गई लेकिन पूर्ण तरफ से नहीं मिला, क्योंकि हमारे भारत के कुछ भाग पुर्तगीज और फ्रेंच लोगों के हाथ में था। जो वो लोग ब्रिटिश राज के साथ हमारा भारत नहीं छोड़ा। वो हमें स्वातंत्र मिलने के बाद भी पुर्तगीज जो था गोवा में, उन्होंने अपना दबदबाया बना हुआ था। फ्रेंच लोगों ने माही, करेकाल, जो भी साउथ में जो जितने भी भाग फ्रेंच के हाथ में था, फ्रांस के हाथ में था, वो लोग नहीं छोड़े थे, वो अपने पास रखे थे। तो हम इस पाठ में ये देखेंगे कि हमारे गृह मंत्री श्री सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल, उन्होंने अपना योगदान क्या दिया, किस तरह अपना योगदान दिया और उन्होंने क्या किया ताकि हमें पूर्ण आजादी मिले। Yes, my dear students, as we all know, India became independent on 15th August 1947, but yet we were struggling for independence. The struggle was not over because there were many princely states. These princely states had a right to either merge with India or remain independent. as we all know, Indian National Congress. They had a dream of undivided India, but their dream remained incomplete. Due to independent princely states, India was going to be fragmented into many parts. That was the princely states. There were territories which were under the Portuguese and the French power. Even they have not withdrawn their control over some part of India. So in this chapter, we will deal with all this information. Now we will see how there were 600 princely states. And we will see in this lesson how our Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he, with his dynamic decision, convinced all the princely states to join with India. We will see there were more than 600 princely small and big princely states. Due to influence of non-cooperation movement, there was beginning of political awakening among the princely states. Prajamandals were made in princely states, so that Prajamandal was something where it was a people's organization who worked for the interest of the people, securing the political rights. In 1927, all the Prajamandals, they came together and they formed All India State People's Conference. Due to this movement, princely states got an impetus. After independence, Home Minister Shri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel very diplomatically handled the situation, and he convinced most of the rulers of the princely states. He took them into confidence, and he made all the princely states merged with India. And the rulers gave good response to his appeal. All princely states merged with India except Junagadh, Hyderabad, Kashmir, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel took a firm stand and solved the issue of the merger of princely states. हम देखेंगे हमारे स्वातंत्र मिलने के बाद, हमारे देश को स्वातंत्र मिलने के बाद बहुत से ऐसे राजाएं थे, राजाओं का ठाट बाट में रहने वाले राजा थे, जो अपना स्वातंत्र खोना नहीं चाहते थे। वे लोग हमारे भारत के साथ आना नहीं चाहते थे। हमारे गृह मंत्री श्री सरदार वल्लभभाई पटेल जी, उन्होंने बड़ा अच्छा कार्य किया। उन्होंने सभी राजाओं को अपने राजपाट अपने साथ रखकर उन्हें बोला गया कि भाई तुम अगर आप भारत के साथ मिलोगे तो जरूर आप अपना राजकीय ठाट बाट रख कर आप अपनी जिंदगी जियोगे, आप अपने अधिकार मत दीजिएगा, लेकिन आप भारत के साथ सहयोग कीजिए। इस तरह सरदार वल्लभभाई पटेल जी ने, गृह मंत्री जी ने, जितने भी राजा थे जो भारत के साथ आना नहीं चाहते थे, वे लोग भी हमारे भारत के साथ शामिल हुए और जो राजाओं का जो एक प्रश्न था, उस प्रश्न का निवारण हुआ, लेकिन केवल 3 जगह के राजाओं ने अपना सहयोग नहीं दिया। एक था जूनागढ़, जो पाकिस्तान के साथ जाना चाहता था। दूसरा था कश्मीर और तीसरा था हैदराबाद, जो सबसे बड़ा एक राज्य था। Now we will see Hyderabad Mukti Sangram. Hyderabad was the largest princely state. It included Telugu, Kannada and Marathi speaking region. There was autocratic rule of Nizam. There were absence of civil and political rights. To secure these rights, people formed organizations such as Andhra Parishad in Telangana region, Maharashtra Parishad in Marathwada, Karnataka Parishad in Karnataka region. In 1938, Swami Ramanand Tirath formed Hyderabad State Congress. Nizam banned this organization and a struggle began for getting recognition of Hyderabad State Congress and democratic right. This struggle was led by militant fighter Swami Ramanand Tirath. He was assisted by Narayan Reddy, Sirajul Timriji, P.V. Narasimha Rao, Govind Bhai Shroff. They were the faithful followers of Swamiji. In July 1947, Hyderabad State Congress passed a resolution for the merger of Hyderabad State in India, and Nizam, however, took an anti-Indian stand. Now, in order to convince people, Nizam started using terrorist activities. He started opposing the Hindus. He started opposing people, those who wanted to merge with India. He had a trusted follower whose name was Qasim Rizvi. Qasim Rizvi and his associates not only oppressed the Hindus but also Muslims who supported the democratic movement, and they started terrorizing people in Hyderabad. Terrorizing to that extent where people had to curtail their civil rights. And Nizam, he refused to budge or merge with the opinion of the people. At last, Indian government started the police action against Nizam on 13th February 1948. It was symbolically named as Operation Polo. Finally, Nizam surrendered on 17 September 1948. The state of Hyderabad was merged with India. The struggle of people in the princely states became successful. There was significant contribution of Arya Samaj in this movement. Contribution of Marathwada in the struggle of liberation of Hyderabad. In the struggle of Swami Ramanand Tirath, Govind Bhai Shroff, Anand Bhalerao were made a valuable contribution. Through the movement of Vande Mataram, students participate in the struggle of the liberation of Hyderabad. Ved Prakash, Shamlal Govind, Pansare, Sridhar Vartak, Janardhan Mama, Shoaib Ullah Khan embraced martyrdom. Their sacrifice proved to be inspirational to the Indians. Thus, we can understand the leaders and the people in Marathwada had a lion's share in the struggle of liberation of Hyderabad. So 17th September we celebrate Marathwada Mukti Din in Marathwada to commemorate the struggle for the liberation of Hyderabad. Marathwada was not included in Free India on 15th August 1947. After inspiring struggle of the people, the region was included in India in 1948. Not only that, we will speak about merger of Junagadh. Junagadh was a princely state in Saurashtra. The people wanted to merge with India, but the Nawab of Junagadh was thinking to join with Pakistan. The people strongly opposed his decision, and Nawab he left for Pakistan. Later, February 1948, Junagadh got merged into India. Now, my dear students, there's one more state which was reluctant to join with India. It was none other than Pakistan. Sorry, it was not Pakistan, it was Kashmir. You know, Pakistan was trying to intrude the territories after independence. After independence, they were trying to intrude the territories of Kashmir. As we all know, Kashmir problem was there. You know, there was a question Kashmir, whether it belonged to India or Pakistan. And this Kashmir was ruled by Hari Singh. He decided to remain independent. He was neither intending to go and merge with Pakistan nor with India. But Hari Singh was under the pressure of Pakistan so that he may merge with Pakistan. There were many intruders who were attacking Kashmir in October 1947. At that time, Hari Singh signed the Instrument of Accession with India. In this matter or in this manner, after merging with India, Indian Army was sent to defense of Kashmir. The army won the major portion of Kashmir from the possession of intruders, but some part of it remained in the possession of Pakistan. Thank you, my dear students, and I wish you all the best for your examination. There's a request, students. If you like this video, please like it. If you have not subscribed it, please subscribe it and also share it with others. It's a lockdown period, and my dear students, please share this video so that more and more people they could acquire knowledge during this lockdown period. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay out of danger.